Deontay right over here. Back.
Yes, sir.
Kosi, King, Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV. Deontay, at the moment when you land that big eraser right hand and you see your opponent going down, exactly where does your mind go and what are you thinking about in those moments?
When I hit him, as you can see, I was going for another one, and it was so fast. It was fast for me. I didn't know how devastating it was until I seen him fall on the canvas. I didn't know I did what I did. Because we've been training for certain things to become muscle memory. So when I see certain events happen in the ring, my body just respond. And sometimes when you in the ring, you don't know what's going. You don't see what the other people see on the outside. And my body just reacted. We wanted Robert to reach, and once he reached, I teached. And when I teached, a valuable lesson was taught tonight. So the heavyweight division is on check.
He was down for quite a bit of time. At what point does your jubilation turn into concern for your opponents?
Man, my only concern is when I always have concern for all fighters. I'm a big advocate for fighters because, like I always said, we get done wrong. This is not a sport. A sport is something you play. You don't play this. And we risk our lives for you guys' entertainment. And I speak that forever, but when you have a relationship with a man, when you love a man, when you build a friendship with another man, although he's thousands of miles away from where I am, when you see things like that, man, you want to come to the aid. I wanted to come to the aid, but they wouldn't let me, and I understood because he needed space. But my heart goes out to him, and I hope he's doing okay. He can be able to go back to his family because this is a tough business that we're in. That's why I tell people you gotta respect all fighters. People always go about worrying about records and all this. He lost, or he's a bum and all that. Well, you get your bum ass in there. And let's see who's the bomb, really. Because you don't play this. You can't play this. So we demand respect at all times. Every fighter that step in the ring, I don't care what the record is. I don't care who they are or where they come from. It demands respect because if not, then you see things like that happen. And then that's a good knockout. Yeah, it's a great knockout. It's devastating, making history and stuff like that. But how much that man gonna suffer? He may be all right now, a little bit, but what about the next day? What about 2 weeks from now? What about a month from now? Maybe years from now? And we seeing what happened. Look at Cologne. Like how he got hit, Richard Cologne. There's Richard Cologne. You're correct. This man ain't have no kids. They don't understand, man. Y'all don't fucking understand what we go through, man. And I don't even know him like that. But I always be an advocate for us because this man would never know what it feel like to be somebody's father. And that's some of the precious thing in the world, to be somebody's father. But he'll never be nobody's father, man. This man will never have a natural childhood ability of living again because he got in the ring to support his family. But now, his family got to take care of him for the rest of his life. He probably would have been the breadwinner of his family. And now they looking, seeking for help and shit like that. I can say so much about it. That's why you can't play this. This is serious. We don't know if Robert gonna be the same after this. I just did a job. I'm great at what I do. I don't mean to take people away from that lifestyle of living. I'm just trying to support my family as well. This is what we signed up to do. And unfortunately, There's a winner and there's a loser, and sometimes it's a draw. But who take up on that responsibility when they can't work no more? Robert could be the breadwinner of his family. But what if he can't do it no more? Then what? Who pays the bill? Who pays the mortgage? He got kids. Who will look out for his kids? Because we all know when you lose and when it ain't going right, those same people that when you win, they kiss you and say they love you. They ain't definitely know where they at. You understand me?
More questions? Right there.
Well, that was the best answer I've heard of any fighter at any press conference. But I want to say this is Agent X, Fight for Mental Health. We've been fighting for mental health for every fighter, for every family member, for all the vets, for all the youth. So I want to say shout out to his trainer who's been there. Shout out to Telly and yourself for the charity work that you guys are doing. But I do have a question. What was the message to yourself on the way back to this road? And what's your message, your final message for all those who have been suffering, fighters, families, veterans, and everybody else that suffered from mental health issues? What do you have to say, Deontay?
I mean, I know what I'm capable of doing, you know. We always go back to what my grandmother, you know, when I was young, she told I was anointed by God. You know, she said, God, I'm trying to use you. This after me beating up another kid in school to get suspended. Not because I looked for trouble, but trouble always found me. You know, and I had to defend myself. Although my father was a pastor, he told me, don't let nobody do you wrong. Watch out for your sisters and your brothers. You protect yourself out here. It's a cold world out here. So I always had to protect myself, you know, and I'm good at what I do. I'm great at what I do. Like I always say, we all have greatness in us, but it's only the type of service. All you gotta do is get up and apply that service. And some people don't even want to take the time to do that. They rather sit around and talk about the next person and the next person, but you're wasting fucking time in this world. Because the inevitable falling in us. You don't know when you gonna go. And you just sit around and talk about the next person and worry about what they got or what they doing, and you ain't even in a position to even talk. So how can you talk? You wasting time. So do something for yourself. A lot of us fighters go through a lot of things. But you know how it is. You don't supposed to cry because that show weakness, right? But if you really understand, it's only a cleansing. You cleansing your body. Don't show no love, right? Because love will what? Get you killed, right? But love is the most powerful thing that we have in this world. So with fighters, they don't really want to show certain things. They don't really want to come out with certain things. There's a lot of fighters going through a lot of things. A lot. But they, you know, nobody's coming out because they got to keep that image up. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep that toughness up because they worry about what everybody say about them. But when you start doing this shit right here, you don't worry about it. You ain't worry about what coming out of this one or what coming in this one. When you stop worrying, they're just gonna go do this one and not this one. You understand? And that's what for me. So many people take my words and switch it up and do this or laugh at this and laugh at that. I'm bothered. I tell you, I soak in my happiness and my peace all the time. So when you talk negative and throw emotional garbage my way, you're wasting your time. I'm self-made. I don't have to do this no more. At all. At all. So that's why I say respect these fighters out here. All of them, because they're going through a lot. We all got mental illness. We all going through something. What it was? PTSD. All us. Imagine the fighters, what we go, because when you get in this business, you come out, you're trying to get out of poverty. You're trying to support your family. And this is a tough business to be in. Over and over again, the head is not meant to be hit. Any doctors in here will tell you that. The head is not meant to be hit, and the brain is not meant to be shooken. But we get in there each and every night to support our families. Risk our lives to support our families. So I pray for all the fighters. I'm a big advocate. Because of the position that I'm in, I speak up. I use that platform to speak out. They can't control me. I'm self-made. You understand me? So I speak for all of them. You know, respect these fighters, man. Most times you see these fighters, ask them how they doing. You all right? Give them a hug or something. Tell them how much you love them. Because sometimes that makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what they're going to do. How they day been. How they recover, because we're never 100% when we get in the ring. Ever. And when we go through things like what Robert went through tonight, may never be the same.
Well, Deontay, congratulations. Welcome back. And I'll say this, and everyone will say it. Boxing is better when the Bronze Bomber's back. Happy birthday, Malik. Happy birthday, Deontay. Happy birthday to your mothers. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you back sooner rather than later, because I'll tell you, from me to you, we missed you. Welcome back, my man. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Give it up for Deontay and his entire team. Telly, his lovely partner as well, doing a wonderful job as always. I love the red that you guys had color coordinated. Thank you for watching. Thank you.